What is correlation and how to make money on it? Correlation is a relationship, i.e., when one currency goes up, let's say, and another currency also goes up. Sometimes correlation is between currencies and some assets. For example, everyone knows the correlation between gold and Australian dollar, because Australia is one of the leaders in gold mining. If you open the Australian dollar and gold, you will see that there is some correlation between them. Today I want to talk about the euro and the British pound. They are known to be geographically in roughly the same area, so they are very interrelated. When I was studying the correlation, I tried to find articles on the internet that talk about how to make money with correlation strategies. To be honest, I didn't find anything that made sense. Maybe you have read something. If yes, please write in the comments a link to such material and we will discuss it together. There are a lot of nuances in correlation trading in general, which I usually deal with in my training. And today, I wanted to show one trick how you can make money on the correlation of the euro and the British pound. I want to show on the example of time frame M1. Yes, that is 1 minute, although such a trend is noticed on other time frames. But there is, as I said, a nuance, so watch carefully so you don't miss anything. And well, first of all, we see that indeed the pound and the euro are repeating the move. We're seeing downward momentum, and there's a correction underway. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to zoom in on the chart. So, we see an upward correction. The price has made a definite upward movement. I'm going to mark it now with a horizontal level. I mean, this high that it made, I'm going to mark it as a horizontal level. The price is different for each currency. It is not important at all. What's important is the structure of these waves. What do we see? After the price reached a certain peak, it corrected. Then both the pound and the euro start to move upwards. Here we see it first went down again, and then it started to move up. Same here. First it went down, then it went up. But what's the difference? If you look at the candles, the minutes. Yeah, look, after the low that was made. Here we can see, for example, what was the pound after the low? The next candle, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the fourth candle overcame the previous high. And what we see in the euro, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the fourth candle did not overcome the maximum. What does that tell us? It's one thing to have a correlation as such, that is, a movement in one direction. It's another thing to have a correlation. That is, when one asset overcomes not just a movement from one price to another, but overcomes some maximum or minimum, it requires more effort for the price to more liquidity. When it overcomes something, it is as if a certain goal is set for the second correlated pair, which has not yet overcome it. And you can expect this as a prediction. Yes, you can expect that the second currency that has not overcome the movement will overcome it in the near future. And this happens very often. Notice the British pound broke the previous high, and the euro didn't. Then the pound corrected a little bit, and the euro was just treading water. The main thing here is that as soon as we saw that the pound or the euro, no matter who will be the first to overcome some maximum or minimum level, in this case this 1.1946 in the euro, it was the level of 1.01.11. It doesn't matter what level it was exactly. It's important that it was. And it was also formed on both currencies, but the pound overcame this level, and the euro did not. So, we can buy the euro at this moment in the expectation that it will also overcome its level. That is, the pound has already overcome it, but the euro has not overcome it yet. So we buy the euro and wait for it to overcome this level as well. It does not matter what happens on the pound. The pound can go down, then come back, or it can go up further. We are just waiting for the euro to move. And as we can see, literally in 2 candles, the euro also overcame the maximum local maximum of this level 101.11. This is such a small chip. If you start studying correlation, you will see that when such highs and lows are formed, which are in the trend, in the movement of both currencies are formed, then as soon as one currency has overcome some of its maximum or minimum 2 has not yet, then 2 will soon overcome 2. And it is necessary to be very attentive to look at the chart. And usually it is necessary to know the second point that such a thing happens when there is a trend. Now there is a very strong downward impulse. Corrections are good. And in this movement, at first imperceptibly, then such a moment appears. The more pronounced it appears, the better. The more chances that it will work, the probability of such an outcome in our favor is very high. So observe. Who likes to observe? Who likes scalping? Who likes short-term trading? Can make good money on it. Sometimes I give recommendations on correlation and other strategies in my Telegram channel. So subscribe to my Telegram to not miss profitable trades. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any of your own tricks, please send them to me. We will discuss. You can write in Telegram chat in discussions. Let's trade profitably together. Trade with pleasure. Subscribe to the channel. Bye everyone.